The evolution of the NFL quarterback. The NFL quarterback position, once defined by pocket precision and statuesque poise, has undergone a seismic transformation over the past century. From the single-wing signal callers of the 1920s to the dual-threat dynamos of 2025, the role has evolved in lockstep with rule changes, strategic innovations, and cultural shifts. Today, quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen embody a new archetype: athletic, improvisational, and versatile. This evolution reflects not just changes in the game but also advancements in training, analytics, and societal expectations. How did the quarterback become the NFL's most pivotal and glamorous position? Let's trace its journey, explore the forces driving change, and consider what the future holds. The early days, 1920s, 1940s. In the NFL's infancy, quarterbacks were more facilitators than stars. The single-wing offense, dominant through the 1930s, prioritized running and blocking over passing. Quarterbacks, often called tailbacks, handled the ball on most plays but were primarily runners or blockers. Passing was a last resort, rudimentary and risky, with leather helmets and no face masks. Sammy Baugh, the Washington Redskins star from 1937 to 1952, revolutionized the position. His 1945 season, 70.3% completion, 1,669 yards, showcased passing as a weapon, earning him the "father of the modern quarterback" moniker. Still, the era's quarterbacks were tough, multi-dimensional players, often playing defense or kicking, like Sid Luckman, who led the Chicago Bears to 4 titles. Key drivers. Rules. Forward passing, legalized in 1906, was liberalized in 1933, allowing passes from anywhere behind the line of scrimmage. Strategy. The T formation, introduced in the 1940s, shifted quarterbacks under center, setting the stage for modern offenses. Physicality. Limited substitutions meant quarterbacks played both ways, emphasizing durability over finesse. The post-war era, 1950s, 1960s. The 1950s and 1960s saw quarterbacks emerge as field generals. The T formation, popularized by the Bears' 73-0 rout of Washington in 1940, made passing central. Otto Graham, Cleveland Browns, 1946-1955, and Johnny Unitas, Baltimore Colts, 1956-1973, defined the era with precision and leadership. Unitas' 1958 greatest game ever played, Colts vs. Giants, showcased his clutch passing, cementing the quarterback as the team's heartbeat. Pocket presence became king. Quarterbacks like Bart Starr stood tall, dissecting defenses with quick reads. Mobility was secondary. Most quarterbacks were white, reflecting the era's social barriers. Key drivers. Rules. The 1950s relaxed pass interference penalties, encouraging aerial attacks. 2-platoon systems freed quarterbacks from defensive duties. Media. Television broadcasts, starting with the 1958 NFL Championship, elevated quarterbacks to cultural icons. Coaching. Paul Brown's West Coast offense precursors emphasized timing and short passes. The modern pocket passer. 1970s, 1980s. The 1970s and 1980s birthed the golden age of pocket passers. Rule changes protecting quarterbacks, banning head slaps and limiting defender contact, extended careers and boosted passing stats. Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw, and Joe Montana thrived, combining accuracy with poise. Montana's 1980s 49ers, under Bill Walsh's West Coast offense, perfected short, rhythmic passes, with his 1989 season, 3,521 yards, 26 TDs, 112.4 rating, setting a standard. Dan Marino's 1984 campaign, 5,084 yards, 48 TDs, shattered records, proving quarterbacks could carry teams. Mobility remained rare. Fran Tarkenton's scrambling was an exception, not the norm. Key drivers. Rules. The 1978 Mel Blount rule restricted defensive backs' contact beyond 5 yards, opening passing lanes. Quarterback protection rules, e.g., roughing the passer, proliferated. Analytics. Early stat tracking highlighted passing efficiency, elevating quarterbacks' value. Diversity. Black quarterbacks like Doug Williams, Super Bowl XXII MVP, began breaking barriers, though slowly. The dual threat revolution. 1990s, 2000s. The 1990s and 2000s saw quarterbacks diversify. Pocket passers like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady dominated with cerebral play. Brady's 2007 season, 4,806 yards, 50 TDs, and Manning's 2004, 4,557 yards, 49 TDs, set benchmarks. But mobile quarterbacks gained traction. Steve Young's 1994 Super Bowl run blended passing, 3,969 yards, and rushing, 293 yards. Randall Cunningham and Donovan McNabb showcased athleticism, paving the way for Michael Vick, whose 2006 season, 1,039 rushing yards, electrified the NFL. The spread offense, borrowed from college, emphasized quarterback runs and option plays. Rules: the 1994 two-point conversion and 2004 defensive contact penalties favored offenses. The 2006 Brady rule further protected quarterbacks. College influence: spread and read option offenses produced versatile quarterbacks. Training: improved strength and conditioning made quarterbacks faster and tougher. The modern era, 2010s, 2025. Today's NFL quarterback is a hybrid, part pocket passer, part playmaker. Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs maestro, epitomizes this shift. His 2018 MVP season, 5,097 yards, 50 TDs, blended pinpoint passing with off-platform creativity. Lamar Jackson's 2019 MVP campaign, 3,127 passing yards, 1,206 rushing yards, redefined dual-threat excellence. Josh Allen, Russell Wilson, and Kyler Murray combine arm strength, mobility, and improvisation. Even pocket passers like Joe Burrow integrate mobility, with Burrow's 2024 season, 4,641 yards, 39 TDs, showing pocket-plus versatility. The 2025 season sees rookies like Jake Haener and veterans like Mahomes pushing boundaries, with PFF grading 12 quarterbacks above 90.0 in adjusted completion percentage. Key stats: 2024. Passing: NFL quarterbacks averaged 7.1 yards per attempt, up from 6.4 in 2000, next-gen stats. Rushing: 10 quarterbacks rushed for 400-plus yards, compared to 3 in 2000. Pressure evasion: Mahomes led with a 12.4% pressure avoidance rate, per next-gen stats. Key drivers. Rules: the 2018 helmet hit rule and 2020 taunting penalties protect quarterbacks and encourage aggression. Roughing the passer calls are up 20% since 2010. Analytics: expected points added, EPA, and completion percentage over expected, CPOE, prioritize efficiency and versatility. Teams value quarterbacks who extend plays. Training: biomechanics, virtual reality, and personalized coaching, e.g., Mahomes' work with 3D enhance skills. Youth programs like 7-on-7 camps produce polished prospects. Diversity: black quarterbacks like Jackson, Jalen Hurts, and C.J. Stroud thrive, with 14 starting in 2024, reflecting broader inclusion. Cultural and economic impact. Quarterbacks are the NFL's face. Mahomes' $450 million contract, 2020, and endorsements, Adidas, State Farm, mirror the position's marketability. Brady's media empire and Manning's broadcasting career show post-career influence. Social media amplifies their voices. Mahomes' posts about his 15 and the Mahomes Foundation garner millions of views. However, scrutiny is intense. Deshaun Watson's legal battles and Aaron Rodgers' controversies highlight the pressure. The quarterback's role as leader, strategist, and celebrity is unmatched, with ESPN estimating they account for 40% of team merchandise sales. Challenges and criticisms. The modern quarterback's evolution isn't without issues. The emphasis on athleticism raises injury risks. Mahomes was sacked 46 times in 2024, and Jackson's running style invites hits. The financial burden is staggering. Top quarterbacks command 15 to 20% of the salary cap, squeezing roster depth. Critics argue the position's dominance overshadows team play, with posts debating whether QB wins inflate legacies, e.g., Brady's rings versus Manning stats. The learning curve for rookies is steep. 2024's top picks like Caleb Williams faced growing pains, per PFF's 65.2 rookie QB grades. The future: what's next? The quarterback position will continue evolving. By 2030, expect hyperversatility, quarterbacks blending Mahomes' arm, Jackson's legs, and Burrow's brain. College spread concepts like RPOs, run-pass options, will dominate. Tech-driven training, AI and wearables will optimize mechanics and decision-making. Virtual reality film study, used by Allen in 2024, will be standard. Rule changes, further protections, like expanding roughing the passer to include slides, could boost passing stats. The NFL may cap quarterback salaries to balance rosters. Globalization. The NFL's international push may produce non-American quarterbacks, with flag football's 2028 Olympic debut scouting talent. Diversity. More Black, Hispanic, and Asian quarterbacks, following Stroud and Tua Tagovailoa, as youth access grows. Analysts are bullish. NFL Network's Daniel Jeremiah predicts quarterbacks will throw for 6,000 yards, as rules favor offenses. PFF's Steve Palazzolo sees dual threats becoming the norm, with 20 quarterbacks rushing for 500-plus yards by 2030. X-fans speculate about cyborg QBs using tech, but most agree versatility is king. The verdict: a position transformed. The NFL quarterback has evolved from a rugged game manager to a multifaceted superstar. Early pioneers like Baugh laid the groundwork, Unitas and Montana elevated precision, and Vick and Young introduced athleticism. Today, Mahomes, Jackson, and Allen fuse every trait, arm strength, mobility, IQ, into a new standard. Rules, analytics, training, and diversity have fueled this shift, making quarterbacks the NFL's linchpin and cultural icons. Yet, challenges loom. Injuries, cap constraints, and the pressure of stardom test even the best. As the NFL heads toward 2030, quarterbacks will push boundaries, leveraging tech and new strategies to redefine greatness. The evolution is far from over, and the next chapter, whether led by Mahomes' heir or a global prodigy, promises to captivate. For now, the quarterback remains the game's beating heart, and its future is as dynamic as a Mahomes no-look pass. Unseen footage. Mahomes' training regimen. Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs' superstar quarterback, is no stranger to the spotlight. With 3 Super Bowl rings, 2 NFL MVP awards, and a $450 million contract, his on-field brilliance, marked by no-look passes and Houdini-like escapes, captivates millions. Yet, the 40-22 loss to the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 59 on February 9, 2025, where Mahomes was sacked 5 times and pressured on 40% of dropbacks, underscored the need for evolution. Recently, unseen footage from his 2025 off-season training, shared via his 15 and the Mahomes Foundation and reported by ESPN and NFL Network, offers a rare glimpse into the regimen fueling his quest for a 4th ring. From biomechanics labs to mental conditioning, Mahomes' training is a masterclass in preparation. What does this footage reveal, and how will it shape his 2025 season? Let's dive in. The context: a champion's response to defeat. At 29, Mahomes is at a career crossroads. His 2024 stats: 4,183 yards, 27 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 63.1% completion, were solid but below his 2018 to 2020 peak, 5,000+ yards, 40+ TDs. The Super Bowl loss exposed an offensive line unable to protect him, forcing reliance on his mobility, 540 rushing yards. With the Chiefs' 2025 off-season trading All-Pro guard Joe Thuney, signing unproven left tackle Jalen Moore, and drafting rookie Josh Simmons, Mahomes faces pressure to elevate a transitioning roster. The AFC, loaded with Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson, demands perfection. Mahomes' response? A grueling off-season regimen designed to sharpen his body, mind, and skills. The unseen footage, captured in Texas, California, and Kansas City, showcases a holistic approach, blending cutting-edge tech, old-school grit, and personal discipline. As he told ESPN's Adam Schefter, "Losing hurts, but it fuels me. I'm building to be better than ever." The regimen, a deep dive into the footage. 1. Biomechanics. The footage, filmed at Proactive Sports Performance in Westlake Village, California, Mahomes works with trainer Bobby Stroop and biomechanics expert Dr. Tom Gormley. Clad in motion capture sensors, he throws 200 passes daily, with 3D cameras analyzing arm angle, hip rotation, and foot placement. Slow-motion clips show him sprinting through agility ladders and performing single-leg squats with a 50-pound kettlebell. The details. Throwing mechanics. Mahomes refined his release, reducing arm strain after 182 career sacks. Per Next Gen Stats, his 2024 release time, 2.7 seconds, was his slowest. Training aims for 2.5 seconds. Dr. Gormley's data, per NFL Network, shows a 5% increase in torque efficiency. Mobility and durability. Exercises like lateral bounds and TRX bands target core stability, critical after Mahomes avoided 12.4% of pressures in 2024, NFL high. Cryotherapy and hyperbaric chambers, used thrice weekly, aid recovery. Injury prevention. Post-Super Bowl, Mahomes rehabbed a bruised shoulder. Footwork drills, inspired by Tom Brady's TB12 method, strengthen his plant leg, reducing ankle tweak risks. He missed one game in 2023. Impact. The footage shows a leaner Mahomes, down to 225 pounds from 230, moving fluidly. His throwing velocity, per Proactive's metrics, hit 62 miles per hour, up from 60 miles per hour in 2024. This could counter the Chiefs' shaky line, letting him evade rushers like Baltimore's Kyle Van Noy in Week 1. 2. Strength and conditioning. The footage. At Texas Tech's facilities, Mahomes powers through 90-minute sessions with strength coach Joey Burgles. Clips show him deadlifting 405 pounds, benching 225 for 12 reps, and sprinting 40-yard dashes, 4.65 seconds. Outdoor scenes capture him flipping 400-pound tires and dragging sleds with 200 pounds of plates. The details. Power training, deadlifts and plyometrics boost explosiveness, key for scrambles, 16 rushing TDs since 2018. Burgles told The Athletic Mahomes' vertical jump hit 34 inches, up 2 inches from 2024. Endurance, circuit training, battle ropes, box jumps, medicine ball throws, mimics game stamina. Mahomes runs 3 miles daily at 6:30 pace per Stroop to sustain fourth-quarter drives. Nutrition, a 3,200-calorie diet, 60% protein, 30% carbs, 10% fats, includes lean meats, quinoa, and avocado. Mahomes cut sugar by 80%, swapping soda for electrolyte drinks like LMNT. Impact. The footage reveals a chiseled physique, with Mahomes' 8% body fat, down from 10%, signaling peak condition. His strength gains could help him shrug off hits behind a line, allowing 46 sacks in 2024, per PFF. 3. Mental conditioning and film study. The footage. In a Kansas City office, Mahomes uses virtual reality (VR) headsets for play simulation, reacting to blitzes from 2024 opponents like the Eagles. Clips show him studying iPad film with Andy Reid, diagramming coverages. Meditation sessions, guided by sports psychologist Dr. Michael Gervais, feature Mahomes in a sensory deprivation tank. The details. VR training. Partnering with Strava, Mahomes runs 100 virtual plays daily, improving read speed. Per ESPN, his 2024 interception rate, 2.2%, rose from 1.8% in 2023. VR aims to sharpen decisions. Film study. Mahomes logs 15 hours weekly analyzing opponents, focusing on AFC foes like Buffalo's Ed Oliver. He's studying Peyton Manning's 2013 Broncos tape to master quick passes, vital with rookie receivers like Xavier Worthy. Mindfulness. Daily 20-minute meditation, per Gervais, boosts focus. Mahomes' 2024 clutch stats, 105.8 postseason passer rating, reflect mental toughness, but Gervais aims to reduce overthinking on broken plays. Impact. The footage shows Mahomes calm under simulated pressure, a boon for facing defenses like Cincinnati's. His VR-trained reads could exploit secondaries, especially with Hollywood Brown's speed-stretching fields. 4. Skill-specific drills. The footage. At a Tyler, Texas, high school field, Mahomes throws to receivers in 7-on-7 drills, hitting 50-yard bombs and no-look passes. He practices rollouts with Chiefs backup Carson Wentz, mimicking game chaos. Clips capture him tossing left-handed, a 2024 viral moment, and working with kids at his Mahomes camp. The details. Accuracy. Mahomes targets 85% completion in drills, up from 63.1% in 2024. Footwork tweaks, per Stroop, fix overstriding, seen in 2024's 12 picks. Improvisation. Drills with moving targets, drones, per NFL Network, hone his off-platform throws, key for escaping rushers like T.J. Watt. His 2024 EPA on scrambles, 0.32, led the NFL. Leadership. Coaching kids builds chemistry with teammates. Mahomes mentored Worthy in camp, per KMBC, fostering trust. Impact. The footage showcases Mahomes' arm talent, with a 60-yard laser to Worthy drawing gasps. His drill precision could lift a receiving core reliant on an aging Travis Kelce, while leadership cements his role as the Chiefs' heart. 5. Team integration. The footage. At Chiefs OTAs, Mahomes runs 11 on 11s, syncing with Moore, Simmons, and Trey Smith. Clips show him directing traffic pre-snap, adjusting protections. Off-field, he hosts team dinners, grilling steaks with Kareem Hunt, per Brittany Mahomes ex-post. The details. Line chemistry. Mahomes calls extra reps with the line, countering 2024's 19.4% preseason pressure rate, PFF. He's teaching Simmons blitz pickups, per the Star. Playmaker bonding. He throws 200 passes weekly to Brown, Worthy, and Kelce, building timing. Brown's 2024 injuries, 8 games missed, make this critical. Culture. Team building, like lake outings, fosters unity. Mahomes' no-ego vibe, per Nick Bolton, rallies a roster with 12 new faces. Impact. The footage shows Mahomes as a coach on the field, vital for a line with 2 new starters. His off-field leadership could gel a roster facing AFC beasts like Baltimore. The bigger picture. Why it matters. The footage reveals Mahomes' obsession with greatness. His 2024 season, while strong, 15-5 postseason record, showed vulnerabilities, a career-low completion rate and rising sacks. The Chiefs' 2025 roster, younger and cheaper after Thuney's trade, leans heavily on him. The regimen addresses these challenges. Physical, enhanced strength and mobility counter the line's inexperience, more 61.5 PFF grade in preseason. Mental, VR and meditation sharpen decisions, crucial against cover, 2 schemes that limited him in 2024, 6 TDs in 4 losses. Leadership, team integration ensures rookies like Simmons and Worthy mesh, offsetting losses like Justin Reed. The AFC is unforgiving. Buffalo, Cincinnati, and Baltimore boast top 10 defenses, per PFF's 2024 grades. Mahomes' training, blending tech, VR, biomechanics, and grit, deadlifts, sprints, positions him to exploit them. His 2024 playoff EPA, 0.28 per play, suggests he thrives under pressure. This regimen aims to amplify that. What the experts say. Backup Ian Book, dodging cones as defenders. Clips show him mentoring kids at his Mahomes camp, throwing left-handed for fun. The breakdown. Precision. Mahomes aims for 88% completion in drills, up from 63.1% in 2024. Stroop's footwork tweaks address overstriding, linked to 7 of his 12 picks. Playmaking, drone target drills, per NFL Network, sharpen off-platform throws, 0.32 EPA on 2024 scrambles, NFL best. He's practicing no-look passes to exploit linebackers. Teaching, coaching campers builds rapport with teammates like Worthy and Brashard Smith. Mahomes' infectious energy, per KMBC, boosts morale. Takeaway, Mahomes' arm talent shines, with a 65-yard dart drawing cheers. His technical work could elevate a receiving core leaning on an injury-prone Brown and aging Kelce. 5. Team synergy. The footage. At Chiefs minicamp, Mahomes leads 11 on 11s, barking protections to Moore and Simmons. He syncs with Brown and Kelce on timing routes. Off-field, he hosts a barbecue for the offensive line, joking with Kareem Hunt, per Brittany Mahomes ex-post. The breakdown. Line integration. Mahomes runs extra reps with the line, addressing its 61.8 PFF preseason pass-blocking grade. He's drilling Simmons on stunt recognition, per the Star. Receiver chemistry. He throws 250 passes weekly to Worthy, Brown, and Kelce, countering Brown's 2024 absence, 8 games. A 40-yard TD to Worthy in minicamp shows progress. Leadership, team building, golf outings, film nights, unifies 14 new roster players. Mahomes' lead-by-example style, per Bolton, rallies the locker room. Takeaway, the footage portrays Mahomes as the offense's glue, critical for a line with 2 new starters. His leadership could bridge the gap until the unit gels. Why it matters. The 2025 outlook. The footage underscores Mahomes' relentless drive. His 2024 struggles, 12 interceptions, 46 sacks, stemmed from an inconsistent line, 22nd in pass blocking efficiency, and receivers, Kelsey's 93 catches, but no 1,000-yard WR. The 2025 roster, with rookies like Simmons and Worthy, leans on Mahomes to mask growing pains. His regimen tackles these issues. Physical, strength and agility offset the line's youth, Moore's 12 career starts. Technical, faster releases and precision exploit defenses, especially with Worthy's 4.21 speed. Mental, VR and film study counter complex schemes like Buffalo's cover 2. Leadership, team unity mitigates losses like Thuney and Justin Reed. The AFC is brutal. Baltimore, Cincinnati, and Buffalo ranked top 12 in defensive DVOA in 2024. Mahomes' 15-5 postseason record and 0.28 playoff EPA per play suggest he thrives in big moments, and this training amplifies that edge. If the line holds 70% of the time, his 2024 playoff form, 3,097 yards, 25 TDs, could return. Expert takes and fan buzz. Analysts are impressed. ESPN's Louis Riddick calls the regimen next level, predicting a 40 TD season if Simmons steps up. PFF's Trevor Sakima says the VR work could drop his picks to single digits. NFL Network's Brian Baldinger lauds the strength gains, noting Mahomes looks like he could play RB. The Athletic's Jeff Howe warns the lines, still a wild card, but Mahomes' mobility compensates. X is electric, with fans posting, Pat's throwing 70 miles per hour rockets. Good luck, AFC. Some express concern about burnout, citing his 2023 knee tweak. The verdict, a champion's evolution. The unseen footage of Mahomes' 2025 training regimen is a testament to his greatness. From California labs to Texas fields, he's sculpting his body, 7.5% body fat, mind, VR-trained reads, and team, mentoring rookies. The regimen addresses 2024's flaws, accuracy dips, physical toll, roster turnover, while building on strengths, 12.4% pressure avoidance, 105.8 postseason rating. At 29, Mahomes is in his prime, blending tech-driven precision with relentless hustle. As the Chiefs face Baltimore in Week 1, Mahomes' training sets the stage for a bounce-back. The footage isn't just a highlight reel, it's proof he's chasing Tom Brady's 7 rings and the GOAT crown. With a shaky line and fierce competition, the road is tough, but Mahomes' off-season grind shows he's ready to rewrite the narrative, one jaw-dropping play at a time.